I'm Gertrude LeBlanc. I've been living at this site for 45 years till Katrina came along.
And what street do you live on?
Tennessee Street.
Tennessee in the lower ninth?
Yeah.
And did you evacuate?
Yes. We got out the Sunday before the hurricane, which the hurricane didn't do us damage. Well, the boards came through the levee, that's what did the damage. And we have nothing moving back here. Hope they give us, like the elderly, they give us a home, you know?
How long did it take you to get your trailer here?
It took me, well, I just got the trailer 3.5 months ago.
And today's date is?
Today is 3.5 months. I got it on the 10th of March.
That's 2007.
That's right.
18 months after the storm.
That's right.
Where did you evacuate to?
I evacuated to Pensacola, Florida. I stayed there 1 month, and then I went to Napoleonville, Louisiana.
And
that's where I call up and they give me a handicap trailer. But like you see, it's still, they didn't move the debris, but everything else is still as is. It's like it's the forgotten part of the city.
what do you think their intentions are?
Well, our intentions are, and I pray, that they would give us the money to rebuild our homes. Now what the city's intentions are, I don't know, because they don't want to do nothing down here.
You were mentioning to me earlier about the grass being growing up.
Yeah, the grass is growing. Some people will come and cut the grass. Other than that, as you could see, the grass is high, and we asking them to come and cut the grass, you know, so that we don't have to deal with rodents and mosquitoes. But
It's a health issue for you, isn't it?
yes, it is a health issue, and we ask them to come down here and look at it, you know.
It's not too far from CDB, huh?
No, but it's like this is the forgotten land, you know, and the people need help. These that have come back, at least cut the grass. We don't have to deal with the health problems, you know. Cut the grass, that's what we want them to do. Because we're going to take care of our own, you know. Just get the grass cut.
Are you waiting for road home money?
That's right. I want to put a modular home on my property. And that's what I'm waiting for.
Are they telling you how high you have to build?
They haven't told me anything, you know, like when they get down to specifics, you know. But it's got to be elevated, that's for sure, you know. Because my house that I had here was like 1, 2, 3, about 3.5 feet or 4 feet from the ground. It was on pillars, you know. And like I said, it's not going to be high in the air, you know. It's going to be like 3 or 4 feet. Yeah. But I'll be glad to put me a modular home back there. Because this is where I was for 45 years.
This was quite a community, wasn't it?
Oh yes, it was. It was really nice. We owned our homes, we were retired. And you could sit on your porch and talk to your neighbors.
And you knew all your neighbors, didn't you?
Yes. Knew all of my neighbors.
What are the ones that survived, and have you been talking to them since?
Yeah, they got one in Hammond, Louisiana, one in Vacherie, one that, well, she couldn't come back to our house. One staying uptown, but they're all over the state, you know. And they would like to come back home if the road to recovery would just give us that money to rebuild, you know. But it's a waiting game.
But you're willing to wait, aren't you?
Oh, yes. Like they say, I have age, but guess what? I don't look at age. With the good Lord's help, they're going to do right by us. Because we didn't cause that, they did. Well, we didn't cause the hurricane, but that was man-made back there.
The levee.
Yep. Now they got tourists come back here. You think they'd want to cut the grass, you know? Because they got to pay taxes for them tourists to come back here. But what they looking at? A forest. That's what they're looking at. So if we could just get the grass cut, that would be the main thing.
This doesn't seem too much to ask.
That's not too much to ask, that's for sure. Be nice to wake up in the morning and find the grass cut all around us. Oh, look what he got up. I'm gonna keep at it. Somebody's gonna get aggravated enough to come and cut this grass for us. Because guess what? They ain't gonna get me disgusted to leave my house. This is the temporary house. I don't want to live in a trailer all my life. I want my own house I had there. And that would be nice. And my neighbors, a lot of them want to come back. They want their houses. They have our neighborhood back. Not say everybody's coming back. We know that. But those that want to come back.
So if you had the chance, what would you say to George Bush?
Well, I tell you what. He come down to here and he said, I'm going to do everything I can to see that you all get back. He didn't do it. People in Mississippi got this money and they did anything they wanted to do with it, which rebuild. But it's like New Orleans, they fighting us every step of the way.
Do you think it's about politics?
Well, like you say, it could be politics, you know. Give us a break. We didn't cause all of this. If we were rich, that would be a horse of a different color. But we not what you call poor elderly people.
Well, you owned your own home, didn't you?
We owned our home. You got lawyers, doctors. I worked 37 years at the post office and retired. We on fixed income. We don't have the amount of money that we were making when we were actually working. So help us out.
That's what you pay taxes for, right?
And people upstate, the church people, come down here. Miss, what could we do for you? The college students, Miss, could we do for you? Anybody else? Don't come ask nothing.
What do you think of Common Ground?
Common Ground has helped. Common Ground has helped a lot, you know, for supplies and different things. And when they had a larger volume of people, they would come and cut the grass, you know, but they don't have too many people coming back, you know, to help out. So it's the people, church people from all over the United States, they come and try to make a difference.
God bless.
Oh yes, God is really blessing. He blesses us when they come ask you. How many people would ask you, what can we do for you? Not too many. Not down here anyway. It's the college students, which they don't have too many come now, but the church organizations all over the United States have come here. Elderly, young. What could we do for you? That's words I had never heard in my life till we moved to this trailer and people come and ask us what we could do for you. That's beautiful, you know, and they'll pray over you, you know, and say, wish us luck. But other than that, it's rough. It really is. I pray for all of them. But how long will this go on?
How do you feel about it? You know, $12 billion being spent a month on a war in Iraq, and then weighing that against your situation.
It wouldn't even take $1 billion to give us our neighborhood back. It wouldn't. To build this whole subdivision, it wouldn't take $1 billion.
So what they spend in 3 days in Iraq would take care of your neighborhood.
Ooh, But the thing is, if they're fighting a war, give them the best of everything to fight that situation. You know, best equipment, everything. That's what they would need.
But they're not getting that either.
From what you hear on television, it's like they're not getting it, you know. And that's what it is. I read my Bible every morning, and all of this is already in there. It has to come about.
So do you think it's important what we do now?
Well, I don't think man can't bring about peace. Only the good Lord can bring that peace. Because there's trouble all over this world. And it's not getting no better, it's getting worse. But we pray that the best things, man was meant to live in peace and harmony with one another. That we don't have. You know.